best. Extra, extra, hear all about it.
Hey guys, welcome to the podcast where I'm gonna try to do this intro ad lib. I'm the Dean of Games, the Dean Slater on all platforms, but specifically right now, Twitch. And then if you like us, you can go to patreon.com/thebriefing-room, where you can get cool rewards, which I am working on. Just bear with me on that. It's been a whole thing. But now, before we do anything, let's actually go to, what was it? No, that's not it. There we go. It's that one. I've got my bingo card here. I'll, of course, make it invisible when we go to stream. But when we go to the reactions. But let's go ahead and make that a little bigger so you can see. So a reminder, my bingo card, and this is for all of the events, so we're going to be looking at this a lot. Armored Core 6, Marvel World of Heroes, Wayfinder, Marvel Snap, F-Zero 99, Witcher 1 Remake, Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars Remaster, Dead Island 2 DLC, Fable, Dying Light 2 DLC, Baldur's Gate 3, Zenless Zone 0, Starfield, Fantasy 7 Rebirth, Persona 6, Skate, which is Skate 4, Hellblade 2, Tears of the Kingdom DLC, Mario Kart DLC, Fae Farm, Haunted Chocolatier, Assassin's Creed Mirage, Dragon Age 4, Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2, and Gears of War 6, or aka Gears 6, because they've kind of gotten rid of their whole spiel. So how this is going to work, I'm going to try to narrate best I can all of the trailers. And during the talking head segments is when I'm going to pull up this bingo card and we're going to talk about it. So yeah, that's where we are there. The following program may contain content that some viewers find offensive and may contain flashing lights that trigger seizures for those with photosensitive epilepsy. Viewer discretion is advised. Summer Game Fest! Excellent. Hello, Geoff. First time this has been in front of a live audience, BT dubs. Woo!
We are in person, and today we've got a look at what's next in video games for you. We are live here in Los Angeles at YouTube Theater, and it feels so good to be in person with a live fan audience for the first time ever. Welcome, everybody.
Yeah! Woo! Let me know how the volume sounds.
Summer Game Fest back in 2020 from a spare bedroom. I never imagined.
Hey, spare bedroom, shout out, kind of funny.
Today, the video game industry has come together to show you what's next. This is a cross-industry showcase. meaning no matter where you play games, I hope you'll discover a new game to put on your wish list. The landscape of video game events has certainly changed over the past few years, but one thing hasn't. There are a lot of great games in development, and our singular goal today is to get you excited about the future. In just a few minutes, we'll see the first extended gameplay of Mortal Kombat 1.
Woo!
It delivers, don't worry. Alan Wake 2, the reveal of Fortnite's next season. And yes, we do have a very special grand finale.
Ooh.
You're not going to want to miss.
Yeah.
But let's get right to the games and gameplay. The first reveal is something you're not expecting, which makes it that much more exciting. Here we go.
All right. Prince of Persia? Wow. So we're in a Arab setting. There's horses being ridden.
The immortals, to rescue him and save the empire.
And there's a group of people. There's like some sort of monster.
Then again, they weren't prepared for me.
And now he's fighting it. It's like an action platformer is looking like. Which is interesting. And then there's a woman that just made a glyph with her sword. There's a snake, and then they're fighting. Ooh, boy, that was a cool duo move right there. Is this like a... Is there co-op option? Is that what's... Oh, man, this looks cool. Jumped over a boar, stabbed it, and then backflipped over a dude, and yeah, there's a lot of acrobatics and just awesomeness. There's an evil version of the character. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. Ubisoft original. January 18th, 2024.
There's a little surprise. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is coming in January 2024. A brand new action-adventure platformer in the iconic series with deep combat, some huge boss fights, and of course, incredible platforming, puzzles, and animation, bringing a modern take on the legendary franchise. You'll be able to see more at Ubisoft Forward, streaming on Monday as part of Summer Game Fest. All right, let's move along to another iconic video game franchise that just celebrated 30 years. That's right. It's time for Mortal Kombat 1.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I was trying to think. There's a lot of things that celebrate 30 years.
It has been 4 years since MK11, and ever since Ed Boon and the team at NetherRealm have been hard at work on the most ambitious MK yet that reboots the series into a new era timeline. And it's coming this September.
Yeah.
Everyone's been asking, what does it look like? Who's on the roster? How do the new cameo fighters work? Well, now it is time for combat. No spoilers, but this video is literally insane. Here is an extended first look at the story, gameplay, and
hopefully not too extended. Me and Landon had that conversation today where I'm all about gameplay, but there's times where threw a hat at the guy.
I have had enough of you. Then go before I put you down.
Typical fighting, Mortal Kombat. Ooh, that chair just got wrecked. I like gameplay, but like last year there was 17 minutes of Call of Duty gameplay. That's too much.
What do you want? Sento. It's my family blade. Sento. And I won't give it up.
I'm not super familiar with Mortal Kombat and their characters, so I apologize for not knowing how to describe it. I know Sub-Zero. That's who's just cracked the skull there. How's he still fighting with this cracked skull and ribs?
Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
Alright. The fighting looks phenomenal, by the way. Damn, that was a fire dragon kick.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
So, every now and then there's a... Fuck!
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished.
Man.
I only want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
So every now and then you see like another fighter just briefly join in to help. Which is pretty interesting. It's only ever briefly. It looks clean though. Like it looks real good. Oh shit! Oh my god! What the fuck? I mean, I'm well aware Mortal Kombat's graphic, but holy shit, some of those were... That was crazy. September 19th, it's in our blood. Pre-order to get Shang Tsung.
Next up, it's been a fun couple weeks for action RPG fans with the release of Diablo 4, which is truly fantastic. Another big and anticipated ARPG is Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Faithfully been updating and patching the original PoE since its release in 2013. We haven't seen anything on the sequel in over 2 years, but that changes right now. Here is your first look at a raw gameplay capture from Path of Exile 2, a sequel that pushes the engine and gameplay to
I forgot all about Path of Exile because it's been so long.
Where are the gods?
Does look beautiful. You see a character in a dimly lit environment. She just approached someone and it turned out to be a monster, and there's a bunch of monsters. She's using her powers to ward them off. Okay. Nice. Uh-oh. A big monster just crashed through the wall she was at. Nice. Find out more July 28th. PathofExile2.com.
looks amazing, and there's more coming in July. Last week marked the release of Street Fighter 6, a game we featured last year at Summer Game Fest.
Yeah.
Now the team at Capcom has an important update to share with you.
Oh, Street Fighter 6 update. Looks like new character. Is that like a... Is that a robot? Were you?
I am the Advanced Artificial Intelligence Leviathan. Welcome to Bikitoa Island.
Okay. It's fighting a dinosaur. And another robot thing. Okay, so they're all robots. Exoprimal? Whoa! That makes sense with the dinosaur. That's crazy. That's a crazy, cross promotion.
I'm guessing Ryu from Street Fighter facing off against a dinosaur probably wasn't on your bingo card for today.
No, it was not.
Fighter Cross Exoprimal
Not at all.
in the fall with the game coming out on July 14th. But guess what, guys? That may actually not be the craziest collaboration on the show today. Check it out.
Wow.
There's nothing more powerful than imagination.
That sounds like
Transforming everything
actor Nick Cage. It is Nick Cage. Oh, that's right, Dead by Daylight. We had heard about this.
That's right. Nicolas Cage is coming to Dead by Daylight in July. I mean, I don't know how these things.
Okay, from the vanishing. Okay. There's some sort of staff. Some skulls tied up. This is very Resident Evil-esque. Skeleton thing? Someone with a shotgun shooting a red. The witch hunt. Okay. It begins. Okay. A blunderbuss, that's pretty cool. And then he's shooting skeletons and stuff. Witchfire is what it's called. Early access launch September 20th. PlayStation 2 VR 2 game. The Smile Entertainment. His bedroom wall blew up, and so now he's in the game. He's shooting. He's shooting and getting behind cover. There's Train. 10 out of 10 best game. Damn. And YouTube subtitles are really pushing them. Crossfire, Sierra Squad. Oh, Crossfire. Hello. That makes sense. Yeah. They said in the trailer they go engage, and and the subtitles for YouTube said for engagement. It's like, all right, YouTube, we get it. Your algorithm. Okay, there's several groups in like a horror space. A weird ram creature with a monster on top, and they're fighting it.
No turning back after this. You sure?
And now they're kind of in a futuristic setting with alien bugs and alien bugs. Oh, hey, Train. 10 out of 10. Geoff knows the best games have trains. Anyway, they're fighting robots now. Oh, I can't tell if those are robots or monsters again. Okay, now they're fighting a giant hammerhead. It's called Remnant 2.
All right, we have much more Summer Game Fest to come, including a first look at the
Yeah, I guess we're only a quarter of the way through.
season of Fortnite, Call of Duty Season 4, and maybe a few more surprises for you. As we go through today's reveals, use the hashtag gaming on TikTok.
We got close with The Witcher, but
I want to welcome everyone co-streaming the show live on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and other platforms. For those of you on Twitch, we also have a special Warframe Twitch drop, a free Steinax Warframe for watching more than 30 minutes of the show. Now, speaking of surprises, another legendary gaming hero is set to return later this year in a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very excited.
All right, let's hear it.
Game Fest global game announcement. New thrills with a classic feel.
Sonic! Hell yeah! Whoa, look at that. There's evidence that there's going to be a Sonic thing. It's a 2D Sonic, but like more 3D. Think, kind of think, the 2D levels of Sonic Generations. That's basically what this looks like. But I'm about it. I'm here for it. Can play as Sonic, Tails, or Knuckles, or Amy. And it's Amy's classic costume with the yellow skirt and green shirt. That's pretty cool. Hell yeah. Did they just turn into fucking pixelated squids? What the fuck? And now he's like goo? Oh, he's water and he can go up waterfalls. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, and they brought up back the classic bonus levels. Awesome. And here's an example of a boss. There was like 100 Sonics. What's going on? Sonic Superstars. New thrills, classic feels. Oh my goodness. And then there's the wolf guy. I don't remember his name.
How about that? A new standard for 2D classic Sonic that's bound to appeal to new and legacy fans alike. This past April, Honkai Star Rail launched, and as you're about to see, the game is bringing an exciting new character to space fantasy RPGs. However, we don't just have a new peak for current players, but also for those awaiting the game's release on PlayStation. Take a look.
Ah, okay. I didn't think they'd do anything Honkai related because...
Running across the map every day. Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished. Where's our
Okay.
I can't wait.
Another busy day ahead of us.
And there's 3 robots things approaching this girl, and she shot an arrow through the head of one of them. She should have shot another one as they were approaching her. Guy hitting a punching bag. Got a robot arm. That's comically large. He's now hitting people. Okay. Now he's in a cage. And he just punched the camera.
Never mind. I miscalculated.
And the girl that was watching the screen was disappointed.
Time for a buzz.
Okay, Q4 2023 for PlayStation. All right.
Later this year on PlayStation. All right, inspired by the story of Pinocchio,
Liza P! I thought about putting it on my bingo card.
Game Pass, PlayStation, and PC this year. Well, if you're wondering exactly when, we have news to share with you on its release with this brand new trailer.
Ooh, let's see. Okay, there's a glowing butterfly. It just went into Pinocchio's heart. Okay. He's entering. Oh, the circus place. Yeah. It's just a bunch of vistas right now. Oh, there's a robot cop. And like a clay golem. Hey, train! 10 out of 10. A woman walking down a staircase. Someone playing the piano. Oh, a robot king looking thing. Weird glowing blue crystals. And a sign falls down. Appears Pinocchio has a bunch of different costumes you can use. A submarine that looks like a shark. Interesting.
Nice landing, but let's not make it a habit.
And there's Jiminy. September 19th, by the way. That's when that game comes out. Alright.
That's right, a demo
Liza P does look good. I just... that gameplay style.
Xbox and PC.
I'd have to have accessibility settings. I'd have to see that first.
Time for the reveal of a visually stunning new game based on a classic manga with a story and world created by one of the most celebrated anime artists of all time. This is one of those games that I feel lucky we get to reveal
Interesting.
at Summer Game Fest, and I think you'll be pretty hyped once you see the gameplay, all built in Unreal Engine 5. Here we go.
Alright, I'm interested. Okay, we're seeing a desert. It's panning up to the sky. Oh, there's some ribs. Some giant scorpions. Really big scorpions. That looked like a golf cart with a trailer behind it. Wait, hold on. Is this designed by, Kira Toriyama? It is! Oh, hell yeah! Kira Toriyama, creator of Dragon Ball, creator of, well, a bunch of mangas, really. Dr. Slump. Jocko the Galactic Patrolman. Okay, there. Okay, but yeah, so there looks like there's fighting, there's like vehicle battles, because there's been a tank and like a mech. Oh, of course, the Sandland. Of course, you see a Emperor Pilaf like robot too. Interesting. Interesting.
Sandland, get ready to become an unlikely hero in an adventure where you don't need to be human to save humanity. That's coming from Bandai Namco, and we're excited to see more of it soon. Independent games are such an important part of the industry, and one thing that's very important to us at Summer Game Fest is supporting those creators as well. After the live show, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from iam8bit and Double Fine with some
I do recommend you guys watch Day of the Devs. I will not be streaming it, at least, because this is already a 2-hour show, but Day of the Devs is always a fun showcase. Okay, little tease. All right. Oh, there's Stray. On June 29th, our showcase returns. Come see what's next. This guy riding a motorcycle. There's throwing a giant boulder at someone. Okay. There's several games being shown at once, so it's hard to kind of figure out what's going on. Annapurna Interactive Showcase. Okay, that's what that is. June 29th. Gonna have to look at maybe adding that to my calendar.
Its shards scattered across the world.
Okay.
An ancient evil searches for these lost fragments, destroying anything in their path.
There's a bunch of arrows flying towards everyone.
Find them.
She grabbed like a crystal thing. And now there's a ghostly deer spirit thing. And she's channeling it into her axe, which just attacked a massive troll or orc or something. And then transformed into a bald eagle. Okay, the storm is coming. Oh man, there's a lot going on. Take up arms. And it's showing the different characters you can play as. Prove your strength. This is looking cool. You can transform into animals to get through places. Claim the throne, and then they're fighting a bunch of orc things. Throne and liberty. Okay. Players wanted to sign up for the tech test. Alright, we'll take a look at that. That looks interesting. Yeah.
To everybody watching on Steam right now, I'm sorry we don't have any free Steam decks for you right now, but on June 19th, Steam Next Fest does return, giving fans a chance to try out hundreds of new in-development games. One of them is the free-to-play medieval fantasy sword-fighting game Warhammer.
I love seeing
Form into supernatural immortals.
what just happened? What happened to the stream there? That was weird. Okay. The castle wall fell down. Now there's people fighting with swords, and one of them got fucked up. But he's getting healed. That's good. Massive battle going on. Lot of health bars. Okay. Alright. Looks like a bunch of different combat styles depending on the character you choose. Oh, someone's riding a horse and using a halberd. That's pretty cool. Warhaven. Okay. June 19th to June 26th at the Steam Next Fest. Oh, this is the that game that's very similar to what's the game called? Where you fight. Yeah, Party Animals is what this game is. It's like physics, like it's pretty cool. You gotta check it out. Oh, September 20th? It's finally coming out? Nice. Okay. I'm gonna count that. What happened? Hold on. I'm gonna count that. And get the W. Crash Team Rumble, June 20th. Oh, Psychonauts! Oh, Samsung Gaming. So I say, don't get my hopes up like that. Yeah, because Samsung now has Game Pass. Samsung TVs do. So nice.
Welcome back to Summer Game Fest. Isn't that great? By the way, Crash Team Rumble is going to feature playable Roo and Engine, Neo Cortex's right-hand guy in Season 1. Now, it's time to change the topic and descend into madness. Joining me is a guy who was last on stage at the Game Awards 2021 to announce Alan Wake 2.
Okay.
All the way from Finland, please welcome from Remedy, Sam Lake.
Yeah. Sam Lake for Alan Wake.
Sequel, but it's also a standalone experience. We are not expecting everybody to do homework if they have not played the original game. Yeah. This can be enjoyed as is. Saga doesn't know anything about the lore, about the supernatural in this world.
That's actually not a bad idea. Having introducing a secondary character, still allowing you to play as the original, but introducing a second, so that way the second can kind of be an audience surrogate in a way, where it allows you to learn about the world through that character's eyes and not need to know much about the previous game. That's an interesting idea.
In many surprising ways, but there is no right way to play through this. You can choose. You can go on as Alan all the way close to the end, or Saga, or you can keep hopping between these two sides of it.
Well, you're always so good at kind of telling challenging, interesting narratives in unique ways. I mean, Remedy's always been known for that, and you especially, so we can't wait to see how these stories intertwine, I'm sure, throughout the experience. Today, though, I know you brought with you some gameplay of Saga's adventure. We're just going to see a segment of the game, right?
Yeah, raw gameplay. For the
Again,
first time ever.
I love gameplay. Just don't make it too terribly long.
They're hyped, Sam. They're ready for it.
I don't want to see a full level. I just want...
Supernatural forces of darkness have brought the murder victim, in this case, back to life as a monster. And Saga is outside Pride Falls at Cauldron Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
Okay, with that, let's take a look at raw, unedited gameplay from Alan Wake 2. Thanks, Sam. Thank you.
All right, let's see it. It's looking pretty good. Okay. Perfect environmental lighting, too. I'm a big lighting guy. See, I don't like dark environments for like an action game or a platformer. But for a horror game, it just adds the ambiance. And even then, I don't think this is too terribly dark. Okay. Coming from inside there. Ooh, look at those shadows. Look at those shadows. Oh. Excellent. Excellent diversion. Love it. There we go. That's what... Woo! Got him. Should have aimed for the head to start with. Because let's be honest, how often is it that cops actually don't aim for the kill? Alright, let's see what's going on here. Okay, there's a little first aid box.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible. I knew it would be here,
Weird.
like I saw it in a dream.
This case with me, Anderson. Killer left a message.
It's for us.
We were all trapped in a horror story. The horror story wanted us dead. There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right.
October 17th, 2023. Bow, bow, bow.
A long time coming, but Alan Wake 2 looks incredible. Thank you to Sam and Remedy for that first look at gameplay. Now let's get a first look at the co-op campaign of Warhammer Space Marine 2 from Saber and Focus.
That is the one I can say it was me grasping at straws. That is not this. This is definitely an accurate.
I have my reservations about your reinstatement. There could be questions. Will that be a problem? No, Captain.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely said Space Marine 2 is going to be here. So.
My pledge is eternal service. Xenos inbound!
Yeah, hell yeah.
Abomination! Come forth and be slaughtered.
Never retreat. Never surrender. Yeah, there's a bunch of fighting alien things. Co-op campaign up to 3 players. Interesting. Odd number. 3 is a little awkward, but that's alright. So a lot of shooting tiny aliens, in case you haven't seen these trailers before. This winter, which means between December 20th and March 20th. Okay. It's a pixel game. Dropped a head with a crown in front of the king. And now the king's beheading someone else. Brave at Night presents. Someone flipped a table at the king and is begging. Interesting. Oh, flurry of arrows and a fireball. Now the kingdom's burning. Yes, your grace, snowfall. Interesting.
Beautiful indie game, yes, your grace, snowfall. Now it is time for another global game announcement, and this one comes from the minds of Saber Interactive, Focus Entertainment, and yes, horror master John Carpenter. It's a brand new world.
Oh.
And looks like a heck of a lot of fun.
Oh, John Carpenter, huh? I've watched some John Carpenter movies. Alright, it's two people in a car. And the car's decked out. And there's two other people, too. They just ran over something.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
They're singing bad karaoke. Toxic Commando. Oh, shit. Okay. It's, again, a horde zombie shooter. Like, there are so many. Think Left 4 Dead, like that kind of. But they also have like a military Jeep with a turret that they're driving. They also are driving different vehicles, like an ambulance and stuff, too. $2024. Interesting. John Carpenter. Never thought I'd see it.
John Carpenter and Saber Toxic Commando. That looks tons of fun. You guys think any of those zombies made it? All right. Well, this August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3. And today, a new member is joining the cast. We're about to see the reveal of Lord Enver Gortash, the commander of
Baldur's Gate 3. That's a...
He's a second antagonist and is voiced by a familiar name.
That's another one.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
Looks like a robot thing, but in the medieval setting of...
A new age is upon us. Gods have mercy on those who would stand in our way. A mad dog understands the yank of the leash.
It's showing the voice actor doing his thing.
You can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. Friends, allies, to my side. Let us usher in a new dawn.
Okay, and now it's showing the environments.
Call you enemy. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
Baldur's Gate 3, August 31st, 2023. Ooh. Story's being challenged.
Is on track, Sven tells me, still for the end of August, and we can't wait to check that out. All right, This fall, Marvel Games and Insomniac are set to bring Spider-Man 2 exclusively to PlayStation 5. Sounds like you guys are a little hyped, so to tell us more is Brian Intihar, game director at Insomniac. Brian, thanks for coming by. I know you guys are deep in development. First of all, looks like we have
More Spider-Man 2.
Is this the box? This is the box art. Okay.
Oh, that box art. It's got Miles shooting his web, and Peter shooting his web, but his web is the symbiote, like, gunk.
We're so excited about this.
October 20th, 2023!
October 20th, Spider-Man 2, exclusively for PlayStation 5. Got it. Awesome. Well, Brian, thanks so much for stopping by. I know you got a lot of work to do. Wrapping up the game.
I might actually have a PS5 by then. Possibly. Maybe.
We got our date. All right. Now let's take a look at Pal World, a multiplayer open-world survival crafting game where you can befriend and collect mysterious creatures called Pal, who can also fight. In other words, kind of like Pokemon with guns. And then we're going to look at
Wow. Pokemon with guns.
expansion to Black Desert Online, which recreates the mythical folktales from Korea's Joseon Dynasty, and some huge bosses too.
Oh, this looks beautiful. Pal World. They do look like Pokemon. Actually, suspiciously, some of them are very close to existing Pokemon. And there's the guns. That's suspiciously close to a Pokeball too, but yeah, so you got little sheep firing automatics. Okay, you got a blob creature with rocket launchers. Okay. Cute anime girls, of course. That looks like an existing Pokemon. It's a flower thing. Oh, that's a dragon. That looks like Flygon. January 2024 early access. I'm interested. Call me interested. Okay. This is Pearl Abyss. It's showing landscapes and environments. It's panning through. There's a bunch of different types of people. I saw like a cat person. And then humans. Someone was riding a horse. Oh. That was like a monster that kind of looked like Demise, if I'm being honest. And then the ghost girl. Very Japanese-esque, some of these designs. Ooh, boy. Land of the Morning Light. Okay. Black Desert, available June 14th.
Our story is more than what hobbits.
Is this... Oh, this is Lord of the Rings. I was about to say, is this Lord of the Rings? And then they said hobbits. Because, yeah, that looked like Moria.
Across Middle-earth, delving for riches. Yet the greatest treasure remains out of our reach. Moria.
Okay. Yeah, Moria! I was right! Hell yeah. Doesn't end well for them. We already know. Does not end well. Okay, it looks... I thought it was going to be a little bit more strategy based on like the construction stuff we saw, but now it's looking like it might be action. Lord of the Rings, Return to Moria, Fall 2023. Hopefully it ends up being better than Golem. That was a bad look for that franchise. What you got for us, Geoff?
Exciting new mobile game from a legendary franchise.
Ooh, mobile game. Oh, I think we've heard about this. Yeah, Final Fantasy Mobile. There's Sephiroth talking on a cell phone. Oh, it was Genesis. We still don't know Sephiroth. And we see Angeal, Zach. We saw Cloud and Barrett and all them. There's Tifa. Interesting. The overworld style's a little it's very chibi-esque. It reminds me of like DS JRPGs, like the style. But the combat looks normal. Alright guys, stop with that fucking air horn. Good lord, I don't know what my neighbors are thinking blowing that air horn around the neighborhood, but... Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. Pre-registration begins. The closed beta is June 8th through the 28th.
Ever Crisis has just started, and users will have the chance to participate in an upcoming closed beta test. Now, speaking of Final Fantasy...
Uh-oh.
Today, during Summer Game Fest, DoorDash has your back. You can get a free...
Ah, Geoff, come on, man. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on here.
Pack. DoorDash, stay in your game. Yep, we got you. All right. Now here's a look at a game we debuted last year at TGA. Banishers Ghosts of New Eden, the story of two ghost hunters in the haunted wilds of North America.
Is this one by Donut? Or is that different? I think it's different. No, it is the one from Donut. Okay, this is the people that made Life is Strange, but this is completely different from Life is Strange. This is a guy that can see his dead wife or something along those lines. Ooh, look at that. Monster was behind them. So basically you can choose to either banish or not banish, and your choices not only affect those characters. Oh, like a dragon. Not only affect those individuals, but it also affects your partner. Interesting. Okay. I'm not super up to date on Like a Dragon, so it isn't a franchise I'm interested in. I just haven't gotten the chance to play any of them. Just remember, going down this path was your choice. Alright. Oh, bro. Yeah. Oh, shit. You just snapped his arm. God damn. Oh, it's like a casino city. What's your name? I have no name. Oh, what an awesome line. Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name.
Good morning, Stanley. It is 7:32 a.m. I hope you have a productive day.
It's a man inside a submarine thing. Parallel Studios. He's now making coffee. Oh, there's an orca. Just drove by an orca. That's cool. Oh, right.
How long has it been now?
3 years.
Now he's scuba diving.
17 days. civilization are they running down here?
He's investigating a shipwreck and using underwater, like, tiny mines. Oh, there's a little octopus. Under the Waves. August 29th, 2023. That looks like an interesting game, actually. Very story-driven.
It's a beautiful new game, Under the Waves, and today, incidentally, is World Ocean Day. Fun fact. All right.
Ah, World Ocean Day!
Well, there's a new Call of Duty coming this
Shout out to all the oceans out there.
Today we're going to give you the
Keeping me off the street.
Season 4 of Modern Warfare 2 Warzone launching next week. Here's your first look at Vondel, a new Warzone location with points of interest.
So they're still updating Warzone, even though there's not a new Call of Duty coming out this year, which is interesting. Hopefully it's not 17 minutes like before. Oh man, we're 3/4 of the way. Nice. This is Vondel. An all-new urban playground. I do like having urban environments in a FPS. I think that's really cool. A lot more. Usually, there's a lot more character to an urban environment. Oh, trains! 10 out of 10. Best game. There's usually a lot more character to urban environments than to deserts and stuff. But yeah, there's... Oh, they're in a parking garage now? See, this is what I'm talking about. Season 4. Play free, June 14th.
Season 4 next week. Today is a big day for video games, but also a huge day for Porsche. The iconic German automaker turns 75 years old today. And to celebrate their contributions to the automotive and gaming space, and we've all raced a 911 in some point at a game, Xbox has teamed up with Porsche for a limited edition run of 75 consoles inspired by 6 famous Porsche race cars.
Oh, really?
The first design here today,
interesting.
Porsche 963 that's racing this weekend at the 100th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Let's take a look.
Oh, let's see this fancy Xbox. Oh, that looks beautiful. There's something about, like, the 1960s, 1970s aesthetic. Oh, that looks good. Oh, my goodness. Look at that.
The Porsche Xbox Series X. These custom consoles are not for sale, but you can enter for a chance to win one right now at PorscheXboxSweepstakes.com.
Why not? I will try that.
Social channels for additional opportunities to get your hands on these special consoles. All right. Next, Phoenix Labs are building the next great entry into the
Faith Farm! Hell yeah! That's another one for the list.
Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. Previously announced for Nintendo Switch, there's now some exciting news for PC players too. Let's take a look at Faith Farm.
Dear friend, life in Azoria's been treating me well. Days pass so quickly. Before I know it, they turn into seasons.
Of course, that's how they work.
It's been a breath of fresh air. I think we found a way to get cozy and settle in.
A lot of house building and fishing and stuff so far. Oh, just changed the painting. Oh, now they're in the fairy world. Got a little slime bubble thing. And there's living anchors and chests and stuff. Oh, and like a water dragon. Available September 8th on Switch and PC. Okay.
We promised variety. There it is. Fae Farm and Mortal Kombat in the same show, only at Summer Game Fest. Now, please welcome Ben Brode, Chief Development Officer and flannel enthusiast at Second Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap. What's up, Ben?
Marvel Snap!
You guys have been on fire. Last time I saw you was at the Game Awards when you won Best Mobile Game. Seems like you've been very busy. We're excited about the Spider-Verse content you've been doing. Lots going on over there.
I was starting to get worried there for a second. Kabam! Available for pre-register today, as he mentioned before. It's a guy, it suddenly went red, and now there's a dragon talking to him. Now there's monsters approaching him. His flame's glowing. And now there's a fight with a someone that looks very much like Sauron at the beginning of Lord of the Rings. Like the... Okay. Now it's showing all the different characters you could play as. King Arthur, Legends Rise. Oh, is this Wayfinder? Is this Wayfinder? So yeah. Another one. So now it's showing a bunch of people fight. Oh, that person fell. Actually, all of them look like they fell. And so now they're back, they're fighting. They died as heroes and returned as Wayfinders. Ah, so they're basically undead. Okay. Okay. Become a founder. Wayfinder. There's a bunch of spaceships heading to another bunch of spaceships. Turn-based 4 times, conquer the galaxy. In about an hour. Nexus. Stellaris Nexus.
Good morning, scavenger. Scan your surroundings to retrieve and recycle.
There's an astronaut gathering materials. And killing, like, alien things that are attacking his spacecraft. Space trash scavenger. Oh, the Enterprise. That's what I was thinking with the stardate and all that. Okay. It's the Borg, isn't it? Yeah, that looks like a Borg cube. Star Trek Infinite. Interesting. I love that they have the next generation. Best game show that's going to come out. Oh, tactical hack and slash, huh? Call me intrigued. Time Shift Warrior. Oh, I love this art style immediately. She died, but now she's accepting the Goddess of Time's offer, and now she's back. And now she's ready to fight again. mean,
I rewind. I begin again, but with another me to fight with.
oh, interesting. Every time you die, you get like a shadow clone, or in this case, a light clone, which is interesting. Running through the environments. I will say the actual gameplay does not have the same art style as that cinematic, which is a little disappointing. But Lisfanga, the Time Shift Warrior. Okay. I am intrigued.
From Ascendant Studios, a single-player, first-person magic shooter called Immortals of Avium. It's fast and fluid. It's an FPS in a fantasy setting, kind of like Doom with magic. It also has a great cast led by Darren Barnett as the main character, Jack, and he joins us now. Hey, Darren.
Hey, guys.
Great to have
Darren!
you.
Thank you.
This is such a cool game, super high production value, spectacular gameplay. Tell us about the guy you play. You're the main character, Jack, right?
Yes, I'm playing the main character, Jack, as seen behind me. He's a battle mage that controls all 3 forms of magic, triple threat. He's funny, but he gets the job done.
Well, it's the game.
I'm out.
As we've seen,
That's sad.
is so fast-paced. There's so much action in it. With all the spells, the spell casting, and the magic. What can you tell us about the story and sort of how this battle mage Jack comes in?
Yeah, we saw this, I believe, at the PlayStation showcase, and I'm not sure about the story.
We're battling on top of a 400-foot mech in the middle of the ocean as it moves around. It's wild, so let's take a look.
All right, let's take a look at some brand
Okay.
gameplay from Immortals of Avium.
Giant mech battling on top of it.
Thanks, Darren.
Thank you.
Basically kaiju.
Literally pushed us to the edge. Everyone that can fight already is. And we're still losing.
EA Originals, okay.
Welcome aboard, Immortal. What's our bearing, sir?
North by northeast, 5 knots.
We'll catch him, sir.
Okay. Damn. They just started it and they're already getting blasted. Now he's got to climb back up. He had to use his grapple hook to save himself.
Got it. Gotta get to the control.
Okay, they're back at the control room area, it looks like. We're getting close. There is a lot going on. There's ships blasting the mech. There's people on top boarding it. Okay, another cut. We're inside. Oh, shit. There's a bunch of monster things. Shot some fire using all sorts of magic. Whew. Kind of got like a power wheel thing. And there's a timer on your powers, it looks like. So, gotta be a little careful of what you're doing. Alright. It does look like the switching power is fairly seamless, though. One battle mage can end the Everwar.
The Pentasod has gifted you with the ability to manifest all 3 colors of magic.
Oh, magic is based on color. Interesting.
We're only
to save Avium from ruin. July 20th, 2023. So yeah, it's only about a month away.
Love that we get to show you guys so much amazing raw gameplay today, and that game looks incredible. Coming out this summer from Ascendant and EA. Now, one game that constantly reinvents itself is Fortnite, and tomorrow, Chapter 4 Season 3 Wilds launches, and today, Summer Game
Okay, Fortnite.
Cinematic trailer to preview the season.
Ooh.
The center of the island has collapsed, revealing a vast hidden jungle with ancient secrets to discover. And of course, a whole new battle pass lineup where you can unleash the power, yes, of Cybertron. Here we go.
Cybertron. Transformers. Transformers and Fortnite. It's a group of Fortnite characters, and the world behind them just collapsed. Now they're pointing towards a temple. Heading that way. Ah, the fish guy got muddy. Blue raptors that they're now riding on. Okay. They're now inside the temple. They grabbed something off a pedestal, and now it's a Autobot logo. Optimus Prime just summoned a tiny version of himself. Tiny human-sized version of himself. Woo! And then someone was spying on them the whole time. Okay, interesting.
Fortnite Wilds launches tomorrow. Well, finally, guys, it's time to get to our grand finale.
Oh!
It is a deep honor for me to present this game.
It's like 18 minutes.
Trailer that gives us a new look at an expansive world we can't wait to explore again. This game comes from a studio that surprised the world and redefined the RPG genre with its iconic characters and rich storytelling. And I want to thank them for this trailer for one of gaming's most anticipated upcoming releases.
Is this Final Fantasy?
We're true.
Midgar, so yeah. Is that Barrett? Oh my gosh, that's Barrett and Tifa.
Search and rescue operations are already in progress.
The unknown journey continues.
Just look at it all. It's so green. Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging on.
Was wondering.
Okay.
What's Cloud been doing these past 5 years? Where's he been?
And you're asking me this?
Yeah.
This is gonna sound crazy, but as far as I know, Cloud was never in Nibelheim 5 years ago.
Chocobo. What?
It is the very essence of our star. The blood
Huh.
coursing through its planetary veins.
Yeah.
According to Hojo, they're connected to Sephiroth. Shadows of
Hmm.
Man, I believe he called them.
Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what?
Wow. Oh, woo, boy. I got.
On the Turk's latest and greatest, Elena.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, man. It is decidedly Final Fantasy. I mean, obviously, you've got Final Fantasy VII characters, but if you're listening to this podcast and you don't know what, Final Fantasy looks like, I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
They say she's a monster, that she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your
Wow, look at that. This is a monster shooting beams at, like, a weird looking thing. He's shooting, saying cloud.
You murdered my dad. You burned my village.
You know that I killed her. So, who is she?
Oh! Hell yeah, that's another one down.
There you have it. That was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming early 2024 to PlayStation 5. Nomura-san, thank you so much. All right, that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest, our live showcase. But that is not the end of Summer Game Fest. Stay tuned this weekend for updates on many more games during SGF Play Days, a hands-on event for media here in Los Angeles, including Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, as well as the Xbox and Bethesda showcase on Sunday. Right now, though, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from IM8bit and Double Fine, which celebrates...
I'm planning on watching that here soon, but I will not be watching that for this.
Later this summer on August 22nd for Gamescom opening night
So,
in Germany, and again in
we're gonna go ahead and
here in Los Angeles to celebrate 10 years of...
Gonna go ahead and do that. Alright. Do that, and then bring this back. Alright. So, we're not doing too bad, actually. In all honesty, we have one showcase down. We're not doing too bad. We did not get Armored Core 6, which I thought, honestly, was a gimme. Because that comes out soon. So I can take these off now. We did not get that. We did not get Marvel World of Heroes. Which is weird. I don't think we got anything Niantic. So I wonder where the Niantic partnership's coming in. We did get Wayfinder. That's not a big surprise either. It was at a Keighley event prior. I think it was at Game Awards. We did get Marvel Snap. But again, that developer's only made Marvel Snap, so it would have been a surprise if it wasn't Marvel Snap. This one, the Dying Light 2 DLC, that one is the one that's I counted but is iffy, because they're not calling it DLC, they're calling it an update. So it's one of those things, do you count it, do you not? I'm going to count it because I make the rules. Alright, don't like it? Tough. You can give me 5 stars and find other people that don't like it too. And that way you all can tell me how much you don't like it. Baldur's Gate 3, again, kind of gimme. Was at other Keighley events. I'm surprised that they didn't show Zenless Zone Zero and instead showed more Honkai Star Rail. Because normally, at least with Genshin, I was basing everything off Genshin. After Genshin came out, all of the updates, like all the expansions and stuff that they did, was through their own events. They didn't do anything with summer game fests or anything like that. So I thought that would be the same situation. And we know they're making Zenless Zone Zero, and we know that it's not out yet. So I figured we'd see more of that. So that was a little bit of a surprising thing. Starfield, well, I can go ahead and let me go ahead and do that real quick. We know that's going to be there. That's something we know for a fact. Copy, paste, That one we know for a fact is going to be there. So actually, I'm if it wasn't for Persona 6, this would be a great line. Well, I guess Zenless Zone Zero wasn't there either, but yeah, we got Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It looks like, honestly, based on what they just showed at the very end, it looks like that was a in the initial spoilers for the original Final Fantasy VII, Sephiroth kills Aerith. It looks like they might be doing a diversion and killing Tifa, and we'll see if they actually do that, or if and if they do, oh, man, fans are gonna take to the streets, man. They're gonna take to the streets. Didn't get Persona 6. Obviously, that was a spicy pick to keep things interesting for the podcast. So that's not surprising. I'm surprised we didn't see well, I guess we did see something EA. I'm surprised we didn't see Skate, though. Hellblade 2, I always knew was going to be at the Xbox showcase, so I didn't expect to see that today. Did not expect to see Tears of the Kingdom DLC today. Did not expect to see Mario Kart DLC today. Haunted Chocolatier, that was a lot of wishful thinking. Assassin's Creed Mirage, didn't think I'd see today. Dragon Age 4, again, I think they recently said that you weren't going to see anything about that, which that was after my predictions, so womp womp. Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2, I knew we were going to see that. We've been seeing it at Keighley events for a minute. And then Gears 6, I would not have expected today. I also don't really expect it at all, but especially not today. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 out of the 25. That's not bad. None of them are complete lines yet. But there's a couple that were pretty close. If we get Fable or Mario Kart DLC, that's a line. That's a bingo right there. If we get Persona 6 or Zenless Zone Zero, that's a bingo. And those are our two closest ones right now. But hey, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, I gotta start editing this for tomorrow, so let me go. Oh, actually, before I do that, showcase wise, I think this actually might be one of the better Keighley showcases. It did not, at least for me personally, it did not feel like it dragged too much. Everything kind of felt well paced. Had a good mix of exciting announcements and everything. I think this might be one of the best Keighley showcases I've seen. So yeah. Anyway, if you liked, or even if you didn't like this podcast, make sure to do all of the things, like hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button, and hitting the bell at the XofPlays on YouTube, or giving it a high rating on whatever podcast service you use, so you can find like-minded people, whether they hate us or like us. Be sure to tell people about the show. Word of mouth is the best way to help us grow. And I brought it up before, but on patreon.com/thebriefingroom, you can financially support the show and get cool rewards as well. That's all from us. And next week you get 2 episodes, so that's going to be exciting for you guys. But take care.